4 o'clock and I'm here. Let me just get myself up on my laptop so I can see comments when I start making the cards that I've got to show you today. So I can see when people comment, and it doesn't look like I'm ignoring you. I'll just flip this down a little bit. Okay, so waiting to see my video come up. Oh, there I am. Okay. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to get started. And I told everyone to be here at 4 o'clock, so I hope you all can pop in. And I look a bit dark under the eyes, but it's the light I've got on my desk. I've got 2 daylight globes in my lamps. 2 lamps either side. Daylight lamps, globes, sorry, in each, because I'm a little bit blind, so I need lots of light to be able to create with. Anyway, I thought I'd jump on, give everyone a quick update. The main thing I wanted to cover today was that tomorrow the World Card Making Day sale finishes tomorrow, so today and tomorrow is your last chance to get 15% off some great stamp sets. And this is the brochure in case you haven't seen it. Hopefully you all have, but they're all the wonderful stamp sets that are 15% off. Plus you've got the note cards and envelopes in Whisper White and Very Vanilla. They're 15% off as well. And then on the back, sorry, on the second page, there's a few more stamp sets which are fantastic. And you've got your fast fuse, which is buy a fast fuse, get 2 refills for free. Okay, so on Saturday on World Card Making Day, I actually did a demonstration with 4 of those stamp sets and made 4 cards. So I thought it'd be fun to do another live card demonstration with a couple of the other sets in the sale. So I'm going to turn you around now so that you can watch me make some cards. So if you're here, pop in, say hi, and I'll try to not ignore you and hopefully see the comments. I'll just turn you around, and now I'll flick you down, and you can see all my workstation and a sneak peek of the first card that I'm going to do for you today. Right, all those coffee lovers out there are going to love this stamp set, Coffee Cafe. Seen some really cool things done with this, not just all coffee related. People have done like ice cold drinks with the ice cubes, all sorts of different colours, like what are they called, slushies or something or other. Anyway, I'm doing a coffee card today because that's the name of the stamp set, so I thought, okay, I'll stay true to the stamp set and do a coffee card. Really simple. DSP, a coffee cup, greeting, and another little cut. Now, if you follow my Instagram, you will have seen during the week I posted a coffee cup, but it had a really thick border around it, and that would be because I had the stamp on the block the wrong way around and actually stamped the back of the stamp. So, I mean, I could have used it, got away with it, and said it was a thick-walled glass, coffee glass or whatever. But I went, well, that's something that you don't see every day, a stamp stamped on the wrong side, but hey, I did it. Alright, so I'm going to replicate this card. I'm just going to use different paper just to make it look a little bit different. So this is from the coordinating paper that's in the DSP sale, and I'm hesitant because I've forgotten the name of the paper. How slack is that? Let me just bring my designer series paper sheet over, and it's called, wait, is it there? Coffee Break designer series paper. Okay, that's part of the DSP sale. Buy 3 packs and get the 4th one free. Alright, so this card we just have piece of DSP which measures 4 inches by 5 3/4, and then another piece of DSP that I have just glued on the left hand side, and that one's 1 inch wide. So we're just going to put that little strip onto the bigger strip, just like that. Okay, now the ribbon, you'll see on my card I don't have it actually stuck down, it's only around the back. So what I do is I use my grid paper here as my guide, and I know that piece of paper I put on was 1 inch wide, so I know if I put tape down here that's where they join, and I'm pretty well safe to get the right spot for the ribbon to tuck around onto. Now if I didn't have half my stuff in storage, I'd be using our tear and tape, but I just had to find whatever tape that I hadn't put into storage and was sort of tucked away. So this is just like a double-sided, I think it's Express It or some other tape, cheap tape, so it probably won't work half as good as our tear and tape. Pin that off, and then just put the ribbon, stick the ribbon there, around to the front. And then on the back. Cut it off. Then we're just going to glue this to the card front. Make sure our card opens the right way. And stick that to the front. I use the Tombow glue a lot because, as you can see, I haven't got that lined up properly, so it lets me slide the paper around until I have it in a perfect position. If you use tape or the fast fuse or things like that, it's sort of an instant grip, so you don't have time to correct your mistakes. That's why I like the Tombow, because I do tend to make a few mistakes. And I've got a crooked eye, so. Okay. Then I've gone ahead and stamped my coffee cup ahead of time, so you don't have to bring the big shot out. But this is just the stamp, the coffee cup stamp with the lid. And then on the card I've just stamped the big greeting in the middle. And the framelets that come with this stamp set also cut out some of the little coffee cups that are on the patterned paper, which is a bonus. That's really cool. So I just use the framelits to cut that from one of the sheets of the patterned paper. I'm just going to stamp this sentiment now. I've used early espresso ink. Fingers crossed I can get it stamped, lined up, get it stamped correctly. I'm just going to warn you, my cat's just turned up on the scene. I can hear her. Just come back from the cattery today, because every weekend she's in the cattery for our open home on Saturdays. So, and they're not open Sundays, so I can't pick her up. So Monday mornings we pick her up, and then the rest of Monday she's like my new best friend and follows me everywhere. Here she comes, up on the table on the other end. You watch, she's going to walk straight across here. Let's close the ink pad. Are you ready? Cameo appearance from Angel. There she goes. Alright, off you go. Bye-bye. Good cat. See, I warned ya. These things happen in my house. Alright, so there we go. Beautiful greeting. And all I'm going to do is use dimensionals on the back. She's going to sit and watch me now. That, or she's going to walk back across. Here she comes back. No, here she comes. Wait for it. Alright, Angel, off you go. Do not walk on the laptop. Keep going. Good girl. Alright, off she's gone. She's been to visit, and now she'll go and sit somewhere and just watch me. Anyway, dimensionals on the back of the coffee cup. Okay, and this will hold the ribbon down to a certain extent because I've put the cup on the original one at an angle. I can't talk. So I do the same with this one. And then the lid. We have these really cool mini dimensionals. If you haven't seen them, they are so cool. Look how small they are. They're just excellent for things like this little lid. Look at that. No more cutting. That's a bit bad, isn't it? Cutting your dimensionals in half. Use these little mini ones. They are terrific for things like this. got no fingernails left, so hard to get that backing off. Line it up with the top of the cup. And then this little one on the original card, I just glued down. I didn't want to put dimensionals on it. I want it tucked under the coffee cup. So a little bit of glue. Oops. Pop it under there. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Angela. Now this is a coffee for a friend. They get the small one, you get the big one. Depends how good a friend they are. And there we have 2 coffee cards. Really simple, really quick. That stamp set is 15% off, so grab it now, only on sale till tomorrow. So there's the first card. Alright, so now move on to the next one. Alright, so with this one, I had this idea floating in my head for a little while, and as you can see, it didn't work how I wanted it to work. I don't like the way the circles came out on top of the flowers, and I don't like how I've got this big line over the patterned paper. So I went, I still wanted to use those colours and those flowers and somehow. So my first attempt and the idea in my head didn't work. So then I came up with another idea, and this one is much prettier and so much simpler to do. I've just used the Woodwords stamp set, and I've just used that floral stamp and the Hello Friend. This card cannot get much simpler. Just 2 stamps and a folded card, and that is it. And I've just realised I don't have my wipes. Hang on a minute. See, I'm organised, aren't I? Okay, I have used Pool Party, Pear Pizzazz, and So Saffron. And all I've done is I've grabbed the first colour, which is Pool Party. Linked up the stamp. And then I've gone, okay, let's do one there. Let's do one here. One down here. Right. First part done. Now I'm going to clean the stamp between the colours using the Stampin' Scrub and my mist. Now when you're using our red rubber stamps, I know I've said in the past I used to use the baby wipes, but you get so inky and dirty fingers. And then, yeah, I could give that card to Leonie, hey? And then, yeah, I was sick of getting really dirty fingers, so I went, I've got this Stampin' Scrub and the Stampin' Mist. I need to use them because they condition, they're only clean, but they condition your red rubber stamps. So if you want your stamps to be in top quality condition for years and years and years, it really pays to use the Stampin' Scrub and the Mist. But I was just lazy before. I went, oh, wipes are quicker. But in the end they weren't, because my fingers were stained and it used to annoy me. Right, next one. So Saffron. And I just went and filled in the gaps. Let's overlap them a little bit. You can't help it because of the size of the stamp. Alright, so there's your So Saffron done. Alright, so for this card you spend probably more time cleaning your stamps than you actually do stamping. But it's pretty. And then now, in with the last colour, Pear Pizzazz. I don't know how I did this one. I think I might have done 2 there. And down here. Okay, so that's a pretty similar design to the other one that I did. I can see a gap here, so I'm actually going to stamp my Hello Friend in a different spot. Yes, you're right, Angela. The wipes leave fluff. I used to use the Aldi baby wipes because they're really cheap, $2 a packet. that you go through so many of them. Now I've lost my stamp. Here we go. Alright. Now my Hello Friend I have done in soft suede. You see on this one I've just popped it down the corner, but I've got a natural gap here in my card, so I'm going to put it in that gap. So it meant looks like it's meant to be there, but we all know it's not. It's just that Nurel didn't quite stamp properly. So alright, again with your sentiments, use your grid paper to line them up. I said that the other day and I'll say it again. And see, upside down. Had I have done that on my card, you would have all had the biggest laugh. Alright, I'm going to make sure the bottom of that stamp is lined up to the grid and it's crooked. So when I stamp it, I need to angle it down a little bit on the right to get it straight. There we go. Beautiful. So not only would it have been upside down, it would have been crooked. Line the card up with the grid paper too. I'll try to get my fat head in the way, and I'll try and get this stamp straight. And oh yes, okay, well that didn't quite work. That's a bit crooked, isn't it? I know I've got a crooked eye, but it's not that crooked. Yeah, never mind. You know, I'm going to fix that later. I'm going to stamp Hello Friend on a banner and then put that over the top. See, there's never, I can't talk. There's never anything you can't do that you can't fix. That will get a banner later. But still, you get the idea. So that stamp set, the Woodwords, people look at it because the way it's bundled in the catalogue with the little crate and that that DSP, that they think mail cards, more heavy type of look to cards, but it can be really, really delicate. So that'd be pretty for any occasion. So that's the second one I wanted to show you. Okay, moving right along, we have Colourful Seasons. I love this stamp set. There's just so much to it. And even though it doesn't snow here in Australia in winter, I love that they've included the snowflakes because it's like a winter card. And there's not really much else that you could sort of put in a stamp set to represent winter, I guess. Everyone thinks snow and cold, but, you know, so, no, I don't have ACD much, Angela. Okay, so this one, I've just used the maple leaves in one colour, soft suede, on the beautiful paper that matches, which again is on sale, and that is called Colour Theory, and that's a little 6x6 inch paper sack, and it's beautiful. It's got gorgeous colours in it, and this is a real ombre paper that's in there. But for the one I'm doing today, I'm changing it up a little bit, taking a risk. Doing it on the striped ombre paper, and this looks like your paint chip things you get from Bunnings or your hardware store when you're trying to choose a paint. So I think that's very clever they've done that, because there's, if you look on Pinterest, there are so many crafts out there using the paint chips boards, and to have it in a DSP that you don't have to go to Bunnings and collect all the samples is so good. Alright, so with this one, just stamping on the DSP, not on the card. Going to use something different, and I'm going to do flowers. Still going to do the same colour, so still soft suede. Try and keep it like a more muted, neutral type of thing. And I'm going to get my Stampin' Pierce mat because I'm using photopolymer stamps, and we all know sometimes they don't want to play the game. Right, so fingers crossed for this one, because this just came into my head like 5 minutes ago. Well, I'm not going to do those maple leaves. Let's just try something different. So feel free to laugh when it doesn't work, okay? Here we go. The idea is I'm going to do branch at the top with flowers, and then a few flowers sort of falling off the branch. Yeah, let's see how that goes, huh? So there's our branch. And look at all that ink I've got on that stamp. First step done. Right, now let's line up some of these flowers on here. Like, I know there's no such thing as brown flowers, but hey, they're sort of dead. I guess that's why they're falling off the tree. I've got no idea how they're going to line up, so And this may not look that great when I've done it. No, you don't know how it's going to turn out till you try. Let's try this one as well. That one. You can line photopolymer up pretty good, look through them, but I'm trying to not get my fat head in the way. So I think I've got it on the branch. Yeah, well, good enough. I just realised it's got a, oh thank you, my cat. Look at that. A lovely cat hair on my stamp. Oh, she's so nice. That's why I've got, and if you can, oh, it's fading out now. You can see I've got a line across there and across there in that stamp. It's because there was a cat hair on the block. Oh my lord. What do they say? Don't work with animals and children or something. And now, if this works, a few leaves, no, what are they? Petals, flowers, whatever, falling off the tree. I'm not stamping properly. I'm too nervous, it's not working. There we go, you get the idea. And then you make me smile. Sort of worked, do you think? I don't know, I'm not sure about that one. I'll have to work on this one again. The idea's there, but you know, like everything in my head, doesn't always work. But you know, the ideas are there. I suppose you could add bling and stuff to that. Wouldn't be so bad in the end. Yeah. Verdict is out on this one. Well, the jury is out on this one. Maybe you can all let me know what you think. Just some glue on the back. And onto your card front. And that's it. Simple as, quick and easy. I faffed around with that one a little bit. But, hi Diane, how are you? Nice to have you here. And there we go, done. But nice and simple. Two different versions, look completely different, using the same paper, the same stamp set, and the same ink. So a male card and a female card. Who knows? Add a bit of bling and we're done. Okay, I've got one more to show you. And we are using the birthday delivery. This is the last one that I've got for today. And I've used all the stamp sets I have that are currently on sale. So I had, what, 8 of the, however many sets there is, 11, 13, something like that. But with this one, oh, let me show you the card first I did. Alright, so using birthday delivery, this is a card that I've done. So I've got the patterned paper, which is also in the sale. And it's called Birthday Memories Designer Series paper. This is a 12-inch by 12-inch paper stack, pad, thing, packet. I have used the candles off the cake behind the DSP here, the cake itself, and then I have watercolored that and just the greeting in Pacific Point ink. To get the candles down the bottom, I just inked up the stamp and then lined them up, lined the candles up along in a row. Like I drew a line first with a pencil, and then just stamped the candles. I inked up the whole cake, and then I made sure the candles were just on that line of pencil I had along there. So there's lots of cakes under there, if you could see under the pattern paper, sort of all overlapping each other. It looks total absolute mess, but I didn't care because all I wanted was the candles. So then I cut some designer series paper to cover all the cake, and then just to tie in the yellow, just a strip of Daffodil Delight cardstock on the bottom. The cake was stamped in crumb cake, and then I just watercolored it with Pacific Point and Daffodil Delight. Okay, but what I wanted to show you was a really simple card that you can do. And this is one that we got at the Stampin' Up! Convention, or on stage as they're called now. And when you're a demonstrator, you get to go to these exclusive events twice a year. And part of the perks of going is that you get to see all the new products before anyone else, and you also get to play with them. And one of the things they give you is several of these card kits. So throughout the day there's 3 or 4 different sessions you go to, and you do a different card or project in each one. This was one of them, a really simple, fantastic card, great for kids, and that's using the designer series paper, Birthday Memories designer series paper. And what I wanted to let you know was that the framelits that come with this stamp set, match this stamp set, cut out these shapes from the patterned paper, like in the coffee set. The framelits cut out the little cup. Well, the framelits cut out these from the DSP, so you don't have to stamp them and then colour them in. They're ready to go. You just cut them out, stick them on your card. So I'm going to replicate this one, and my cat's around my legs again, so watch out, she might make another cameo appearance. Alright, just get that on there. Angel, don't, oh, she's headbutting my leg. Alright, we're just going to line up the patterned paper roughly where I want it. Make sure that the fox man and the banner is going to fit. And yes, so just 1 minute. Oops. Okay. I had to shoo the cat away. Just bumping in my legs and hurting my shins. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I want the cakes about there. So I'm just going to get my crumb cake. I'll stamp the first one while I've got the DSP there. Yeah, about there, I guess. And then I can line the others up, sort of. Just down slightly. And you watch me get these crooked. And just while I'm staggering them, because it could end up really bad if I don't. Okay, perfect. I don't think I need any more along there. Now we stick on the patterned paper. We're going to stamp our sentiment, which I'm going to do in soft suede. Photopolymer, fantastic. You can see straight through. Should be no excuse to getting this one straight, huh? And in the middle, hopefully. Oh, yay! So while I'm here, I will stamp our Hip Hip Hooray in our banner. Yay! Okay, and then we just assemble. So, glue on to our sentiment piece. Just sit that in the middle. I'm going to dimensional our little fox man. The beauty of these little dimensionals that you can stick them on like his feet and his tail, whereas before you'd be faffing around trying to cut them in half. I think that should be right. I love really simple, easy cards like this. They're so quick to get done, because then I can spend more time making more. Alright, so we'll sit our little foxy man about there. Now we need dimensionals on our little sign. I don't think they've got dimensionals on the sign there, but I want to raise it because you just can't use too many dimensionals. And if I had fingernails, I'd be able to get these ones off a lot easier. Okay. And hopefully he's going to tuck in there. Perfect. There we go. How easy was that? This will look so cool for an invitation for a child's birthday. Even if you just stamped the fox, because he's in the stamp set. If I could find the stamp set. Here we go. Alright, so he's in the stamp set. You could just keep it a neutral card and stamp him in either a blue or a brown. And then put your hip hip hooray in a colour on the banner. And cut it out with the framelits. And you'd be surprised how many you could get done. Hi Heather, hi Michelle, nice to have you here. So that's another cute and quick card, and there's another stamp set that's on sale in the World Card Making Day sale. So I'm just going to bring them all back in, if I can find them all. I've sort of just scattered them over here. So there's another 2 there. And we have, let's not show the failure one. That was not good. Alright, these ones are my Crooked Hello Friend and our 2 coffee cups for our coffee lovers. So just wanted to run through and show you a few cards again made with the stamps from the World Card Making Day sale. And I'm going to turn you around now. So let's see if I can do this. There we go. Show my face in the way. There we go. I hope you really enjoyed that. And thank you for watching, everyone. I can't take my glasses off because I won't see comments on the phone. Sorry, just making sure I'm not going to run over my cat because she likes to sit behind my chair. So there you go. That was 4 quick and easy cards. Didn't take long to make them at all. And all those stamp sets are 15% off, but the sale does end tomorrow. So make sure you get in quick. And while you're there grabbing your 15% off sales, the matching designer series paper that goes with those stamp sets is also on sale. You buy 3 and you get the 4th one free. So there you go. Happy World Card Making Day from Saturday through to tomorrow. Let's just make it last a whole week. Oh, there's my phone ringing in the background. Tomorrow I might come back. I can't promise it because I've got to clear my space tomorrow and take some stuff downstairs. We've got plasters coming in on Wednesday. So all my stuff has to be packed up and drop sheeted so that I don't make a mess on my workbench. So, but tomorrow I thought I might come back and show you the gorgeous Stampin' blends that have been released. I got mine on Friday, so I played with them on the weekend and had loads of fun with them. They are so cool, so easy to use, and getting some gorgeous results with them. So I might show you them tomorrow. But thank you for watching today and have a great night. Bye.